gonna try now. IOTC session right dot in parentheses dot login one pack in parentheses equals 0 space capital CH in square brackets 0 comma space RET 570. And that what I just said is the text. The date and time down to the millionth of a second, which is October 9th, 2020 at 10:49 screenshots, screen recordings, broadcasts, and kind of audio and visual stuff that is media manipulated. All of it all is
My voice is being heard.
So, anyway, I turned the thing and it started. Fuck. I turned the phone orientation changed and now it's reloading the whole 4,000 pages.
Okay. So this is 1 out of 8. Right now. Oh, I must have just done it and spawned again. Oh! Didn't have the nuts to knock whenever I didn't have them on? You're a pussy. That's what you are. A pussy. I dare you to knock again. Like right now. Oh, can't do it, can you? I fucking think so. Alright. So, it's loading the pages again. I mean, at the very start of this, the very beginning, is... It appears that the text is changing, like... I don't know how to describe it really. It's changing, like, texture? I don't know how to really say. It feels like it's starting to change texture, like it's already being turned into a different type of text. Man, this fucking music is loud. I don't like it. Shut up, music. I want to hear my voice, not you. But I hope that it doesn't pick up my voice too. Yeah, it's still loading up the page. Still up to 535. It's gonna go all the way to 4,000 something. And the very first entry is October 9th, 2020 at 5:38 and 17:38:12, which is 5:38 p.m. And it goes to the millionth of a second in the measurement here, and that is in 925,342 millionths of a second. And that's in brackets. And then in separate brackets is a D. And then in separate brackets is 62 CFC 920. And then in separate brackets right after that is AB. And there's a space. And then there's, in brackets, it says AB client start EX. AB client start X. That's its own set of brackets. And then out of brackets, with a space in between the previous brackets, it says call AV client start underscore enter. And then underneath that is the next date and entry, and that is October 9th, 5:38 and 12 seconds. And this is, instead of 925,342, it is 925,613. So that is roughly 300 300 millionths of a second? Is that what that is? 300 millionths of a second? Something like that. Anyway, so 300 millionths of a second later, another entry is created with the exact same everything that I said before, the D, the 62CF, I'm sorry, 62CFC 920, and then AV, and then this is where it's different, and it's a space, and not in brackets, it's in capital AV, and then it says connection new, space, SID, and then in brackets has a 0. And then it says capital C, lowercase h, and it might be ID, or it could be an LD. I really hope that that's not LD, because that would make that word look like child, kind of. But it could be CHID, as in like channel ID, maybe. I mean, if I'm right, let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. In brackets, a 0 right after that, and then a space, and then in brackets, 6 lowercase b, 7 lowercase bf, and then 800, and that's all in its own set of brackets. That's just the first 2 entries. The first 300 millionths of a second then that's 2 lines totaling, or 2 entries totaling 4 lines. I'm screenshotting it right now. If it will actually do it without exploding my phone. And I'm sure the screenshot will immediately be altered or worked on. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a different one. Not my fucking face. I actually can't, shit. I'm stuck there. Like I said, I was using an app that, oh, fuck. Nothing's moving now. Better read quick. Oh, okay, there it goes. Okay, so, those first 2 lines. Oh god, screen recorder isn't we're responding. Anyway, we should probably go ahead and close out. Let's close out. Alright. I should have a little bit more wiggle room now. As far as looking at this shit, trying to read it down. Okay, so I've already established it's been 3 millionths of a second, and AV client start X, AV connection new, client start enter, and then CHID 0, 6 lowercase b, 7 lowercase bf, 8 0 0. So what is it? 6, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 shit. 4 5 6 7 8 digits. So 8 digits there. 62CFC920. It's 8 digits there. Wait, no, 6B7B 6BF800. That's 8 digits. I am retarded, by the way. So you have to bear with me. 62 okay, anyway. The 62CFC920 continues to be in the set of brackets after the D in brackets, after the time entry that's also in its own brackets. That's, you know, all that is followed with AV in brackets, and that is consistent. As far as I can see, completely consistent for another 1 2 3 4 5 shit 1 2 3 4 5 6 entries totaling 12 lines, and then the final entry of this, we'll call it paragraph, or chunk of text before there's actually a space, a page break. The final, the span of time is between 5:38 and 12 seconds, 925721, and the final. Oh wait, yep, no. 5721799. So that is 78 millionths of a second. Those two entries were created, and those two entries say underscore a. I was interrupted. I hope I didn't fuck up the video either. It might have though. Oh well. I wanna hope that didn't, and hope will carry me through. Because what I've been doing is explaining what the fuck this huge document that nothing has been able to open except for this one app, and it is just a ton of entries of what appears to be every single modification that was made to anything on my phone, perhaps, or anything that's AV related. Because everything that I see so far has AV in it multiple times. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entries total, or I'm sorry, are all the same, what looks to be 8-digit file name or file code or file something. It seems to be, it's the only consistent thing besides the date and time. Of course, the millions of seconds is going to change by a little bit, and then the after the AV designation in brackets after the file name, it has different stuff. So I'm just going to start reading that different stuff. I already said the first two things, but in case I did get cut off that first, but when the mic cut out, I'm going to just go quick. In brackets, AV client start X, and then out of brackets, call AV client start underscore enter, and then the next unique part of the unique part of the next entry is AV connection new SID space SID in brackets 0 CHID or possibly CHLD. Hopefully not. I can't tell L's from I's, but I'm hoping it's ID. Then in brackets 0, and then it says in brackets 6 lowercase b 7 lowercase b lowercase f 800. So another 8-digit or 8 numerical digit, alphanumerical digit. Whatever the fuck, I don't know. File. I'm pretty sure that those are MAC addresses are 10 digits though. So, and I think I've seen file names with 8 digits before. So let's assume these are all dealing with particular files. Now, continuing on. The 62CFC 920 then goes on to say underscore ALLOC, I imagine that's allocation, and it says AV, which of course is audiovisual index, SID, and I don't know what it stands for, some sort of identification, I'm sure. don't know what the S is. Then in parentheses, or I'm sorry, brackets, 0, and then a space, and then capital CH in brackets, 0. And then on the next line, it continues with AV index in brackets, 0 after that. So pretty much every piece of, information, I guess, is separated with a 0 in brackets and then a space. The next entry it follows right after the AV index 0. I'm gonna stop saying in brackets stuff because everything so far is in brackets. I will only specify if it's not in brackets. Next entry, still the same file, says I'm not partying am I? I'm probably annoying the fuck out. Okay. Next it says AV enter API, and then that's out of brackets, and then in brackets directly after that is AV client start underscore enter AV index out of brackets AV index, and then in brackets 0. Next entry is AV connect underscore enter IoT, and this is where it starts saying IOTC underscore session underscore channel underscore on, and then parentheses it has 0 comma space 0 in parentheses space RET in brackets 0. That's the end of that entry. And then it's a shit ton of this IOTC stuff. A shit ton. The differing factor there. Let's see here. So that was the first IOTC. The next line is about 100 millionths of a second later, and dealing with the same file, 62CFC920, says AV connect underscore enter IOTC underscore session underscore channel underscore on in parentheses 0 comma space 0, and then space RET in bracket 0. So those are essentially the exact same. I don't see any difference whatsoever other than the time that they were entered, which is again no, I'm sorry, 110 no 106 millionths of a second apart, and they're the exact same entry. Exactly, so I'm just gonna make sure. Exactly the same, other than the millionths of a second. That's kind of fucked up, in my opinion, because I'm a professional. Ha! I wish. I'm gonna feel like a professional if I keep doing this, though, and I don't want to feel like a professional, because then I'll sound like a professional, and then I'll sound like I know what I'm doing, which I don't. So, but I'm gonna keep going. I've literally gone through, what, 6 of these entries now, and it's been like 20, 25 minutes. I feel like a retarded person right now. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but, okay. So those two are the exact same. The next two look to be the exact same also, except for there is D62CSV920 AV in the AV client start. Oh, it says AV client start, and then in parentheses a period, then a colon, then IOTC underscore session underscore right. In parentheses, it says dot login pack, and equals 0, and then space ch in brackets 0, and then comma space RET in brackets 570. The only difference between that entry and the next entry, besides the time, which is, by the way, 500 millionths of a second later, the only difference is that there is a 1 in between login and pack in the parentheses there. And so IOTC session right in parentheses dot login 1 pack in parentheses equals 0 ch0 RET 570. So that's the only difference between those two. So the one number to designate the difference, and that seems to be consistent throughout this entire shenanigan. Nothing changes, except the millionths of a second. I mean, literally the next. Let's see here. The next page and a half are all entries that say login pack or login 1 pack. Like digit 1, number 1. Dot login 1 pack, dot login pack. So we'll have to see why that's happening, and those all happen. I mean, we don't even get to the next second until, oh my god, we don't even get to the second 14, because we've been on the second 13 here. I mean, there's a lot, it changes a lot, there's a lot of stuff to read and go through, but we don't even get to the next second until page 3, like a quarter of the way down the page, we make our way to the insanity. Okay, but all right, we're gonna try. So all those login 1 pack, login pack, they are all for the same file, 62CFC920. They all say RET 570 at the end. Same file. Where's the change? Ah, here we go. Now I've got 6F405920. That's the difference in brackets there. Previous timestamp and letter D in brackets are the same. I mean, the time has progressed. Oh goodness, speeding right along with this whole 100 millionths of us. Wait, no. 90,000 millionths of a second, I think. Is that even 90,000 millionths? I don't know what I'm even saying, but that's the jump between all the shit that they dealt with the first file and then this next file. I'm saying file like assuming that this is what they are representing. I guess it could be anything, any piece of information. But I've got 395219 as the millionths on the one before where it changes to file 6F405920, and so 395.219 to 417.936. So you do the math on that, subtract the lower one from the higher one, and that's how many millionths of a second passed in between these two entries. I feel like a retarded person right now, just sitting here being dumb. Wasting my life, really. I'm trying to document this, so I can't look at it like that. Okay. Alright, so it's 6405920, and then AB in brackets after that as usual. And then now it says underscore DO client AB control or CTRL, and then just a set of parentheses, nothing in them, comma, space, SID equals 0, comma, SID equals 0, comma, CHID equals 0, comma, and then in all caps, OP code underscore AV underscore login underscore 1 underscore RESP. That's in all caps, all of that, comma, lowercase p, upper or capital AV info, and then there's a hyphen, and then a greater than symbol. I don't know what the proper term for that is, other than greater than symbol, the little, sideways V, where the big, you know what I'm talking about, the greater than symbol. Info hyphen greater than symbol M underscore RET oh my god, RESU space fuck it equals 0. That's literally what it says. Fuck it, FUCKIT equals 0. I'm not making this shit up. Oh my god. M underscore RET space RESU space fuck it equals 0. What the fuck would that even mean? Anyway, and that's the end of that entry. RSU fuck it equals 0. 10, 9, and then the next. Oh my god. I'm tired of looking at letters already. Like that. That right there kind of just killed it for me. I was just like, if they can just put fuck it into code and make it like do horrible things to horrible people. This, just for the sake of continuity, it says the same thing on the next page, aside from time. Same file, 6F4405920 AV, and then underscore do client AV control set of empty parentheses, a set of empty parentheses, comma, SID equals 0, the CHID equals 0, OP code underscore AV underscore login underscore 1 underscore RESP, in all caps, comma, P, lowercase p, uppercase AV info, hyphen, greater than symbol, M underscore RET result equals 0. So instead of space fuck it equals 0, it says result equals 0. Okay. What was the time difference between those two? Somewhere around 100 millionths of a second. That's lovely. So those two are those. Next ones, I'll just go quicker through these. This is retarded. No, I'm sorry. This is a different file now. Now we're back to fucking 62CFC920. So, 2010, 9, 17, 38, 13, 446, 208. The 62CFC 920 AB, and then AB client start, and then a period in parentheses, colon, IOTC session right, or IOTC underscore session underscore right, parentheses login pack equals 0 C0 RET57. And then this the same exact thing, besides about 400 millionths of a second and the 1 after the login. So there's the difference between those. It's like it's duplicating everything. Everything that it's every single operation is duplicated. And then that's almost the end of this little chunk here. The very end of it says 62CFC 920 AB is AB client start period in parentheses comma lowercase p AV info hyphen greater than m lowercase ret result equals 0. And then that's where there's a page break. So after the page break, it says, besides the time, which is just millionths of a second later, same file name, AB, and it says lowercase ab, and then capitalized leave API, and in parentheses, AB client start underscore enter, I'm sorry, in brackets, AB client start underscore enter, and space AB index, and then in brackets, this is a 0. Then everything kind of starts to change a little bit, but not by much. Still doing the same file name, and then AB client start X, as in EX, in brackets, followed by SID 0 in brackets, CH 0 in brackets, RAT 0 in brackets. That's all it says for that. And yeah, next entry, millionths of a second later, is dealing with, now we're on to file 695D9920. Great, 2 satanic numerical combinations in the same file name. Fantastic. And 5, fifth dimension, whatever, I don't know, you can tear it apart however you want, but that's retarded. AB, then AB enter API in brackets AB RECVIOCTRL, so receive IO control, so receive maybe input output control. That's comforting. And then AB index in the brackets 0. So what I'm gathering is this is all the initiation of their ability to at least monitor, or it gives them the opportunity to work with an alternate file or an alternate code for every single thing ever done. That's not good. I hope that didn't fuck up the recording. It's still recording. this all just seems like the initiation of them being able to alter the input and output of an audio-visual client. Which I'm assuming is me. The fact that there's just like a one character difference in between every 2 entries is unsettling, but for the proof of the emulation thoughts that I have about this situation. So tired. We're literally on page 2 of 4,694. I shit you not. And we're only halfway down the second page. Wait. Where did it say fucking? No, oh my god. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep reading this. AV leave API, AV client start, enter AV index. AV client start X, SID 0, CH0, RT 0. 69, oh yeah, that's where we were. 695D9920, AV enter API, AV receive IO control. And then the next one, AV enter AP. Oh, the next one. So it says enter API, leave API, enter API. There's not a. It doesn't say the leave again after that. It says. There's a different file name. This is so enter leave enter for 6960 and 20. Oh shit, that's a different file name. 695D9920 is for 2 entries, and that's for the enter and the leave. AV receive IO control. Then the next file is 696 DE 920 AV, and this is AV enter API, AV send IO control. So, and then AV index 0. And then for the, let's see, 6F405920 is the next file name. AV underscore do client AV control, nothing in parentheses, comma, space, SID equals 0. I'm assuming this channel ID equals 0. CHID equals 0. OP code underscore AV underscore login underscore 1 underscore RESP. I guess that's like response or respond, or that's my guess as to what RESP means in computer talk. Respond, and then comma lowercase p AV. Now that's where, that's where I get confused. Is wrong. I just don't know what lowercase p would refer to in audiovisual format. P AV info hyphen greater than m underscore ret result equals 0. Excuse me. I should probably like move the screen around or something, I guess. Look like I'm doing something so I don't get marked for spam. I don't know how that works, but Anyway, so I lost my spot. Oh god. Enter, leave, enter, do. OP code, lowercase p, a, b, info, m, ret result is 0. And then, it goes back to this 62F00920 AV send IO type 256 in or send space IO type in brackets 256. Or those parentheses. Shit, I can't tell. Brackets send IO type 256 comma payload in brackets 80. That's the end of that entry. It's like the first one line entry we run into. Then a different file, 6F405920 AV, and then this receive OP code AV IO CTR IO control user OP code. That's OP code lowercase in parentheses 256. What's 256? What's 256? I want to say 256. 256 is a type of encryption, or like 256-bit encryption, or byte encryption, or something. I want to say 256 is important in encryption terms. I think I could look it up or ask me for something, but fuck it. I'm going my own know-how here. Was I? Shit. Oh yeah, control user OP code 256. Okay, next one. Still on the 13th second. However, we have progressed a whole. Oh jeez. Okay. You know what? I'm calling it. I'm done. Everything after this pretty much says OP code, AV IO control user OP code 256. The file names are the same for the next 4 entries. There's no difference that I can tell. Except for the time. Yeah, it's literally the exact same, except for the time. I think. 6F405920. 6F405920. Yep. Yep, so 6 entries. Wait, 1, 2, 5 entries. Oh, weird. Five entries for the 5 of these, 5 of the exact same entries, other than time. I don't know what that means. Why? Okay, so that's the end of the second page. It gets start getting different, but like not really, like all the same. Just the file names and OP code, AV enter API, send IO control. New OP code, just a different something. Send IO type 56, payload 46. This starts to say things like IO type of 0x100, and that's in parentheses, and it says OK afterwards. Fine. AV leave API, AV send IO control. AV leave API, AV send IO control. So I wonder what that means. Like, it's well, I don't even know what a fucking API is. What is an API? I don't even have an image to say, well, hey Google. Alright, fuck it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that really differs too greatly until, like, the... I mean, there's just little differences. I don't know, but I'm gonna send this file to some people or put it on a flash drive and make copies of it. Just, you know, send people that know what they're talking about and have them tell me what this is. Because I don't know. I don't think anybody in the world has the time to look through 4,694 pages of the shit that I've been reading and understand the extent of what, you know, I'm experiencing. But I have a feeling that this is the script, so to speak, for the electronic hacking play that they have been performing. So, I don't know. We'll see here. I don't even know if I can save this document. It's probably already been deleted in some fashion. Let's see if I can get to the bottom of it, literally. There's gotta be a way I can get to, like, skip some pages. I've got the pages numbers down here. And I just heard Brian say there's 22 million pages of this shit. 207. I can't hear what he's saying. That's a good thing. It's always a good thing. Always a good thing. God. I'm trying to be a good person, and I am just having the worst thoughts about this person doing this to me. Why he would sit there and spend so much time and effort just to harm one person. I really just don't, I do not get it. I don't get it. Other than he is psychotic and deranged and voyeuristic and pretty much just an extreme of all of the horrible qualities that inhabit humanity. It's kind of what he is, yeah. I mean, he didn't even really know, I don't know, I just shoved my feet into that, but he worked me over, and I'm trying to keep my dukes up. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop this because it's probably coming up on an hour. I don't know how much of this records, so probably none of it is what happened. That would suck. Alright. Well, if you listen to all of this, then congratulations, you earned an invisible medal that I have just handed to you invisibly. Have a great day.